Hey, welcome back to my channel, this is Kuro, and we're playing some more Genshin Impact. So, before we continue with the main story quests, I am going to use the Wave Rider. So, I did summon the Wave Rider in a little bit of offline gameplay, so I'm just flying in so I can actually get into it. We're going to grab the Electrocurious. So we're going to grab some of them first, and once we grab them, we're going to, oh god. How do I get off again? Yeah, there we go. We fly out. Yeah, we're going to continue with the main story quest. Okay, so it turns out there is an Electrocurious in this little fox, but I can't get out because I don't have the memento lens. So I think I'm going to explore the other islands in order to get the other Electrocurious.
Take this!
Right, so apparently, not sure where that is going. I flew off somewhere. Okay. Yeah, so apparently there's an Electrocurious here, so I'm just going to grab this one. The other two are inaccessible. So I'm just going to get back here and then follow wherever that is going to go. Leave the vicinity of the islands from Rito, but that doesn't mean I cannot take the boat the long way round and basically go from here all the way to here to get the Electrocurious. Unfortunately, the one that's here and here are sealed behind a barrier. This one looks like it's actually underwater, so I don't think I can actually get there until later on. Not sure what that is. What is that? Machine Battlefront? There's also a checkpoint here. But yeah, we're going to grab the Electrocurious here. We did get the one that's here. There's a few around here. I feel like I should actually explore more areas, but we should also get back on with the quest after we collect the Electrocurious that is somewhere on this island, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right up there. Right, so the Electrocurious is up there. I just need to fly. Got it! Right, since I got that, I think I just need to continue on with the quest.
See,
So,
there's the person Ayaka told us about.
Why
let's
are
see
you
what
doing
Ayaka
this? Why leave
has
all of a
us to
sudden
do.
after all these years?
Precisely. It's
Who's
much
Kenjiro?
too sudden. The children are desperate for you to take
He has
them
a
out
pretty
to
nice
play.
hairstyle.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about.
Let's go and say hi. Also, I'm running with Buckdoll, oh god. Something Tal and Barbara. I forgot what his name is.
You must
Sing
also. Tejima has keeping out the treasure hoard, but now All of a sudden, we will
I
gladly
wanted to pronounce them by their
apologize if that's the
Cantonese name for the
case.
Layut characters
All we
because
want is for him to
when I tried to
stay.
pronounce it in the English pronunciation, the pinyin of the Mandarin, it just feels like I'm forcing it. I'm mispronouncing the names, and it really bugs me.
If you want my opinion, something to do with
Oh, the Vision Hunt decree.
It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell
doesn't
that
sound
he
good.
lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become
a wanderer. Basically a Ronin.
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether
A
trying
Ronin
to
is
keep
good or
him
bad
here is the
in
right
this
thing
kind
to
of
do.
situation.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Oh yeah, there's 3 electroculias I can't get. I have a website open up which keeps tabs on the
You must be
electroculias that I've
Tejima.
collected.
So what's made...
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave.
A
but
question, of what reason you would
what
have to stay.
drew And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to... I don't have answers
Sounds
to
lost.
those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like...
Oh, it sounds like
A
a
slice
vision
of
has a
my
big
memory
deal
is
to do with
gone.
your ambitions and
In the
memories.
past, I knew I wanted
'Cause,
to
I mean,
stay here.
Lumine or
But
Yuni
whatever resolve I had then,
heard a lot of voices
gone
when she got
now.
near the statue.
So I thought, what's
there must
to
be a
stop
connection.
me from moving around?
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right?
Yeah.
But if you can't
Reclaim your
remember
ambition.
anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe
I'm surprised they
if we
can't just
try
generate a
little harder
new
to
vision.
remember, then-
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Teji.
I keep a
Also, I'm surprised
diary?
that visions can't change
If you
elements.
say
Like,
so. I
Oh yes, yes.
can't
you
people
do.
like get 2
And
visions?
what's more, I
Or can
remember
visions
you
actually
saying
change
at the
elements as
time,
well? Or you just
So if we
stuck
wanna
with the
keep
element that you
Tejima
have?
from leaving, we just need to...
If you don't mind,
Alright,
we will leave you to find.
so we need to look for a diary.
One day, I'll be as great as... This looks like Tejima's
So that's the diary.
alright? Let's see what we... Today, the
Villagers and I got together to cook dry braised
salted
salt.
fish.
Okay.
Today, I helped
Maybe he's a
rescue
pyro
kid
element.
who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him
Or maybe
out,
not.
he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that
It was a
I
pet
went
crab.
flying today. The string broke, so I chased after
Oh,
it
there's some
as
eggs up
fast
there.
as I
We
could.
could use some eggs.
Seems like you're
There's
at
an average diary.
I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me is faded now.
Omamori?
That's the kind of info we're looking.
Could that be the vision? Also, the transport balloon. I'm not too keen on transport balloons. Let's see. It's in that general direction? Somewhere around here. Oh, no. There we go. There's a shrine.
So this is the Omamori
What is Omamori? Looks like a
Looking
wooden...
at the color and the design, Paimon
thing?
would have thought it. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy.
Elemental
remained on
energy
it.
is in there.
Do you
Okay.
think that-
That'll be interesting. Let's bring it back to... Wait. In that direction. Check.
Here we are. This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited
Looks
a
like a
lot.
grave.
The soil looks like it's been disturbed.
Maybe he buried something
Maybe
there.
it must
Let's
be
see.
something
It could be a
pretty
vision.
Amazing.
Let's dig it up. See what's there.
It looks
Oh, no.
like a letter.
The paper's gone
Paper's
yellow.
gone Konda Village.
If we become separated
Sounds
during the
so
war,
familiar.
go wait for
Where's
me in
that place
Konda
again?
village. Okay. It's here.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here, but he's been here for 30
He's waiting for someone.
years.
maybe they already perished in the war.
Tejima is...
Right, so let's return the stuff to Tejima and see how he reacts. Also, this may become an episode where not a lot happens, so... yeah. Oh, nice roll. Go, Barbara.
That's certainly my hat. But I have
Your
no
memory's a little
memory
bit
of anything
vague.
That still, it's clear
You're
that
waiting for someone.
over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
Oh, lovers.
And just look at all
Okay,
the
that's
things that
interesting.
did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love? Regret? No.
Are you feeling sad?
Not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin
taking
with.
the
As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy
visions from
dream.
people is a bad idea.
I think...
Who knows?
Maybe not. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name?
She would be
When I
heartbroken.
think about it like that, how curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is?
Oh my
It's
god,
just
this
like
it's
that
giving me
feeling
Kingdom
of
Hearts
emptiness.
vibe. When somebody have lost their heart or their memories.
Think I shall remain here.
And you'll
Tejima
keep
seems
waiting.
to be dealing... okay. Seems it's
Yeah,
just
losing
like
a reason
Ayaka
is
and
sad.
Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams
Really?
too. That certainly explains the state Tejima
So it's
was
like a
in
physical
earlier.
embodiment of your hopes and
At
dreams?
least we were able to help. Well,
I don't know. I feel like we need to return his vision to him.
according to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Right, so I'm going to take a slight detour and grab some of the other Electrocutius because I can actually see them here. So I noticed them on the actual map. So I just need to work out a way to get them. So let's grab that. Oh, God. That worked out a lot better than I thought. Okay, so I got to the top of Narukami Shrine, Mount Yogo. I think there was an event here? No, that's the wrong thing. I hit the wrong thing. Outside the camera lens, I think there was supposed to be a shot. No, I already cleared these two. Yeah, I only missing the chasm. This is cool. Wonder if there's anything here. Anyways, there's supposed to be Electrocutius around here somewhere. I just need to spot it. I suspect somewhere around here.
Narukami, please.
Okay.
Stay safe.
What's going on here? What did I just do? Oh! How many... Oh, do I just pay the electoral... Okay. And then what do I get? Eternal current. So I just have to play the sigil things and then I get them. And then I get a sword one, which is quite good. Let's offer. Okay. Let's grab the reward. So that's handy. Interesting. Already attained. Interesting. This will be fun. Okay, so my hunch was correct. one of the electrocutius is up on the roof. And then I need to get to level 6 of the Electrograna in order to get the other one that's around here. Because it's behind a barrier. So I can't actually get that. Right, I hope I can just pass through the barrier. Yeah, there we go. To pass through. So, let's grab some of these. Okay, I electrified the water. That's not good. Right, note to self. Let's not electrocute the water. Right, let's grab these. Right, we've got the amethyst lump. And then let's grab this. Right, that's another one down. Right, so there's another electrocutius around here. There we go. Found more of them. And some vegetables, which is good. More ingredients to cook with. Right, I don't want to make that entire video completely about me hunting electrocutius, so let's talk to this little kid first. Midori and Koichi? What is that place called? Leiyu. On the other side of the ocean. Yeah, famous rocks. Gingyun Curse? Sumeru. Yeah, apparently Sumeru's coming out soon. So I'm excited about that. Aside from that, I think we need to talk to this guy.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own?
Maybe they're too powerful. They violated rules, or they were against the Vision Hunt decree.
I'll ask
Then again, I
one
don't think
more
they
time.
have a vision.
Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is
And I guess
counting on
maybe
that food. We
they
demand an
had the
explanation.
visions for the time being until most of them were gone,
How
and
many
then
times
their
do I
own
have to
ones were
say it?
confiscated.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand?
You samurai think
Greedy
you can
samurai.
just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Why are they angry? They're always angry.
Huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's
Just an outsider.
gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is
Okay.
Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution.
And you guys didn't get
In
your
the
fair
past,
share,
we'd
or
simply
what?
ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything.
Oh,
He's keeping the
that's a
provisions
little
for
bit
himself.
sus.
I just know it. We'll stop.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated.
The Rider
Raiden
Shogun doesn't need people like him.
people like-
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
Maybe he's just grown
and see what he has to
bitter.
say.
Or angry. Anyways, we need to ask... Oh, we need to talk to the man himself. Also, there's not a lot of action, so I may have to carry on my party into the next episode.
I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
You're just a military man.
My own family can barely get by as it is. That's the first bit of truth I've heard all day.
I guess people have also lost respect for
The
you.
Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision.
Unworthy of your vision?
They said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently.
Wow, talk about corruption.
That's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I will perform certain
So people
things
who have
every
lost their
month,
visions do lose parts of their memory.
I don't recall
So
what
they all
were.
connected with one another, I guess.
It's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them, to top it all off, my house was just raided by
I
treasure
feel like they've
hoarders,
been
which is why I came here in the first
they
place.
fall into depression of
I
something.
was if you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself.
Huh. He seems
I guess
to be
we're going to be an
telling the
anomaly
truth.
and a thorn in the side of the Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun. Yeah, that would be a pretty bad
Let's
nickname.
go round up
Yeah.
those treasure
I think the
hoarders
Raiden
and see
Shogun
what
isn't
they
going to
have
like
say.
us.
We should be able
I
to
feel like we're
follow
going to
their
get into a lot of
tracks.
trouble.
They couldn't.
Well, maybe we might get some action. Okay. So let's go to the treasure hoarders. Okay. In that general location? Okay. Right, so they must be the treasure hoarders.
We really outdid ourselves this time.
Yeah, don't be
All
so
those
proud. We're
samurai
about
houses
to
packed
whoop
with
your
goods.
butt.
You
Prepare
haven't
for a
seen
beating.
anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will... You demand, boss!
Outlaws, okay.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after.
Let's teach them a lesson. Let's strike them down whilst the iron's hot. I don't know what I'm saying, but there we go.
To ashes!
Ashes and slash water.
Steady, go.
I don't know why I did that. That doesn't seem very helpful. Oh. And what about you? And let's hurt you. Okay. Ouch. Okay. And slash.
Let the show begin.
And boom.
Lightning slash.
And he's gone.
Aw, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come
Yeah,
on,
well,
boss, think
the
of
Mora
something.
weren't exactly yours. You stole them from other people.
Not bad, kid. You ever think
Yeah,
of joining
forget
the
it.
treasure hoard? Kurosawa. So he's the one who
samurai.
sent you after us, huh?
So what
Shouldn't
did
have
you
hit that
see
place.
inside? Was it stuffed with
Food supplies. You kidding? That place was
Place
a
was a
complete,
complete mess.
All we found. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got
Was
back.
it a vision?
But now that you've caught
What's
us,
inside?
how about we make it?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's
You
in
can
the
go
box.
free. Just give us all the loot that you'd stolen.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but...
Yeah. A lot of
IOUs.
them, and they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a
Miss
Miss
Aoi.
Aoi. We better talk to this Miss Aoi, and as for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that
Just pray our paths
don't
don't meet
cross.
again.
Yes. So, we redeemed ourselves
Miss
for some
Paimon
IOUs.
is just
Shut it. Let's just
Yeah.
get out of here.
sounds like Kurosawa was in a lot of debt. Right, so there's a goods store, so we just teleported here just to make things a lot easier. So let's see what's
Welcome
up.
to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything
Tsukumomono.
you need. Or perhaps
Right, that's very long.
there's
The
so you're
IOUs.
friends of Kurosawa, I take it.
No, we're not going to pay off
Perhaps
his
you're here
debts.
to
We just want to know a bit more information about what's going on.
Of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from.
We're very poor.
How
We
did
have no money.
Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost.
The
So,
provisions began
he
to
started
skyrocket
writing out
recently.
IOUs
Everything is
to cover whatever he
skyrocketing
couldn't afford of the usual amount.
in this region. Like, everything is like not affordable.
So that's how he was getting those
I mean, did somebody want to charge us like 2 million more for accommodation?
Why did he have to purchase
And then it dropped down to like 700 more.
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time.
Okay.
Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning.
Right. And what did he do
deemed
himself?
It necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Okay, he's such a generous man.
Kurosawa was and no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe
backlash.
Of course,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was
Well,
truly
probably a little bit
thankless
less,
deed.
right?
As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still
that's
not
kinda
too
on
clear
him.
If you're still curious, why don't you... I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword?
So you wanted it. So if he couldn't pay for it, he was supposed to give up his vision to you?
Oh,
That's a little bit.
Didn't he tell you?
A very
He possesses
valuable
a very
blade.
I've asked
Is
him
it a
about
named
his
blade or something?
origins. He told me that it was a gift. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Why don't you ask him about the
Wow,
sword
this
yourself?
region is
Perhaps
so
he'll
full of
even
greed.
provide you with the answers
I
you're
don't know.
looking for.
Mondstadt definitely had the freedom to do anything, and I guess it was a little bit
but
rampant
before
with
you
crime
go,
and stuff.
If
But
you would kindly settle
Layut
today's
was all
bill.
about contracts, respects, like mutual agreements and everything.
But we didn't
But
buy
here,
anything.
everybody's trying their best to survive, and it's just greed,
Information
greed,
is also a kind
and
of
more
commodity.
greed.
Wouldn't you agree? Don't worry. I won't charge much for information
suppose-
about Kurosawa.
Would it?
Nothing we ever discussed
Would it
was
tie
explicitly
into the Seven Sins?
confidential Anyway.
Mondstadt would be
Let
sloth.
me think. 2,000
Inazuma would
more
be
should a fair
greed.
price.
What would
At least we now know where the emergency provisions were coming from.
Layut
Plus, we
be?
found out that Kurosawa has a priceless
I mean, it's
sword
all
in
about
his possession.
contracts. A lot of
Let's
high
go
and
talk to
mighty people.
Kurosawa again,
Maybe
and see if
pride?
he can remember anything.
It could be pride. Right, let's talk to Kurosawa. Right, so we need to talk to Kurosawa. So let's see what he has to say.
What are you doing here all by yourself?
Where did the other two go? We
I
know
wasn't
what
given
you've
the
done.
Choice. Either
They left, or I drew my sword.
It turned out to be a
Just
real
being,
time
you
saver,
being hostile is
actually.
not going to help.
Did you
You're
manage
just
to
gonna
track down
cause
the treasure
more.
hoarders?
I don't know, more problems
That
against
just
you.
about sums it up.
People are just gonna hate you for no reason.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I
Wow,
don't
he's really
have
different.
any such recollection.
Well,
Even
he's
after
really
all
lost
you've
his
told
memory
me.
or something.
Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I
just
cannot
care about
deny
others.
that when
You're
I
a man
brandished
with
my
good heart.
sword to scare those two away.
Mind if I
and
take a
the
look?
sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young. I wanted to sneak out with the blade. What did he say?
Is the sword even real?
It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. All I can remember now is my father
just a
telling
sword.
me that this and said to me,
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt.
Oh, okay.
Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice.
And somehow those two words seem to explain everything, taking on
You're a
seemingly
good man.
endless debts to make others
A
happy.
very good man.
But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryu Commission
if people
sees my
knew about
vision.
that, I'm sure they
I'm
will
very
side with
pe-
you.
And the irony of all of it is,
You're just going all about it the
somehow
wrong way.
I'm
Is it because you
incapable
lost your
of being a
vision?
good person.
You can't think straight?
yet
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt.
Toma
But
could probably
in
help.
any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah.
Losing a vision is no
Seems
traveling
like
matter.
Fortunately for us,
We don't have
a
one.
vision. Let's go find the next person.
So we have to find more people? How many people do we have to look for? Right, so the next person's down here. Let's see what they have to
The
say.
third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be
The
a
famous sword master.
Paimon heard that he's the
But I
present-day
doubt they're going to be
master
much of a sword
Meikyo
master
Shizu.
now
This is
without
his
their vision.
dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Oh, lovely lady. I like her kimono.
Don't worry, Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe,
But maybe he's hurt.
things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, the
It's just because
It's
he's been
because he lost his
possessed,
vision?
That's all. Once the exorcism...
Hey there.
Are we the
Did
exorcists?
something happen?
Are we going to perform the exorcism?
Who are you?
I'm Lumine.
Don't care
and this
whether
is
you're
Paimon.
trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Wouldn't it help if you got into a drawing stance?
No, you got it so wrong.
We just came here to check up on the situation. She lost her,
Disciples.
well, your master lost
Yep.
their vision?
We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole
Right.
reason. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something.
So we're just trying to pretend to be hopeful student
From the way you're
candidates.
dressed,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like you're from around
Nope.
here. Please,
We should really change
accept
our
my
dress
apologies.
to,
We've had so many people
you know,
trying to
blend in
cause
a
us
little bit
trouble
more.
recently. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering.
I'm not going to go back until I
see
can
you
call
were
him my
earnest in your
sensei.
pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation
Nanako.
to you in a... Sensei's
Good
name
name.
is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though
Yeah,
self-taught,
I guess.
he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then
Oh, he was
proceeded to defeat many
self-taught,
other
okay.
prominent sword masters.
He
Never
never
once
losing a
said
single
that his
fight. He
goal
must
was
have
to
got a
become the
vision then.
best and so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His
Very
fervor truly-
dedicated. Until
But
he
then-
lost his vision.
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since.
Again, what element is
He
he?
says the strangest things over and over. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit.
I don't think it's
So
because
we've
he's
asked the
being
shrine,
possessed.
But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely
It's because he
recover.
lost his vision. He lost his ambition.
Narukami Shrine.
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island.
At least I
Head
already
Shrine
climbed
Maiden
that
is
mountain.
Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens
Which
from the
means we
Grand
can just
Nar-
warp
so don't
up there.
worry, Nanako. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and...
So
Alright, we
losing
will
your
come along.
vision can cause possession?
I don't think so. I think he just lost his will and ambition.
Super hard. We should
Right,
be
I
too.
adjusted the time. So now we should be able to just proceed with the exorcism and
decided
see
to
how it
come.
goes.
It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier.
In this
You
fits
would
of
have had to witness
madness.
just now when Nanako was attending to him. She heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she
What kind of
asked him who
names?
the people were, he suddenly looked... It looked like he was in great distress.
Oh
He
no.
was covering his... All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew. Others we didn't recognize.
They all
But
seem
they
to
all
be
seemed to be the
names of
names
sword
sword
masters he had
masters.
defeated.
One of them
Okay.
was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago.
And he has been a
And he
wanderer
has-
ever
Sensei
since.
wouldn't stop calling his name.
Ronin.
The ritual has now begun.
Okay.
All
Will
we
he
can do
actually
is
return to
patiently-
normal? I don't think
Please,
he's going to
excuse
return
me
to
for a
normal
moment
until his
while I
vision
fetch
is
some
returned.
water.
What should we do? Who is he? Paimon spotted somebody suspicious.
That's sneaking around. We won't let them get away with it. Come on.
Alright, we're gonna stop that person.
Seems
Right,
they
so
aren't
that's
here.
one of the
Should
locations.
we keep going further up?
Okay, so we just had to go up. I was just checking on the map to see where we had to go. Okay, there's a weapon. It's good free EXP for enhancing our stuff. Right.
Is this definitely the right place?
That's not it.
Let's look a little further up.
Now, where do we go from here?
Aha! Suspicious
There he
person
is.
sighted. That's
Who are you? What do you want?
How did
We're
you
just
sure
young.
Your Domon's
Oh, maybe he's Anzai.
I guess it's been a few.
He could be.
excuse
He could be
me,
that person from the story.
And what are you doing sneak?
Bad news. I'll have you know, I
is
trained
Anzai.
I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon Senior.
His
Okay.
senior?
So he wants respect.
That means you.
Anzai. Yes.
Yeah, that's
because
you.
I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him
Well, we're
ever
not
again.
technically associated with him. We're just brown
When
nosing.
we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Meikyo Shisui art together.
Meikyo
I had
Shisui.
begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable,
Dependable older disciple. But then you was usurped by a more
Practitioners of
talented
Meikyo
and
Shisui
younger
art seek to
sibling
achieve
disciple.
stillness of mind,
And it left
freedom
you
from all
bitter,
agitation.
jealous.
So the majority
Filled
of
with
disciples are
envy.
indifferent to rank and reward, but Domon was different.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends.
Okay.
Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this
would impede him from
ever
ever mastering
I
the
thought so
blade.
too at the time. But Domon began making swift progress in his training. Only then
And
did
then
I
he was
realize that it was Domon who
surpassed.
had long since
Surpassed.
freed his mind from all agitation.
Okay.
He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world.
And since
sought
he lost that,
nothing
he was
less
driven to
than
madness?
perfection in the art of
Sure sounds like he meant
That's quite
business.
serious.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had Domon's arrival
And then
changed
everybody
everything.
just focused on him.
When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too.
And you fled the
I fled
dojo
the
and never looked
later.
back.
I heard that he sparred with Sensei too.
Advanced in
Sensei
his
was
years,
advanced
okay.
in years by then, and unfortunately, after
And then
that,
he
I
died.
wanted nothing further to do with him. So, when
As I
I
say,
heard
if you
rumors
can't beat
that
your
he had
opponent
lost
now,
his mind,
wait another 10 years
my
and
first
then spar with
reaction
them
was to
again.
dismiss them
By
as
then, you'll be
false.
10 years older,
How could
and they'll
he,
be 10 years
of all
older as well.
people, have lost his mind?
As in 10 years
His
we
mind
got.
was. I decided to quietly come and. So you see, I came
I,
here
I,
not
I
to
don't know.
cause him
It
any
doesn't
harm.
translate quite
just
well
wanted
when
to
you
see
go
for
from
myself.
a Chinese philosophy
Okay,
into English.
you've heard my story. You should get back.
Seems like we got it wrong. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us.
Let's see how the exorcism's going. I think he's maybe filled with regret or something. Bringing his sibling disciple with him will probably be a good idea. Also, that's the lady from the event. Anyways, we should hop back here. There's the Miko.
What? You're saying he isn't?
He isn't
Does that
possessed.
mean he's just lost his mind? But
Yeah.
how is that possible?
Nanako,
It's because he lost his
please.
vision.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which
they're
I
a little
cannot
bit
claim to have
superstitious, I guess.
witnessed and all is certainly
Maybe
not
we can take him
lost.
to Boo Boo
For
Pharmacy.
I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an
Lady
interest
Yai,
in the Sensei's
okay.
case.
Lady Yai?
Yai
Is that-
Miko.
The same Lady Yai that I...
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Is she gonna
That's
make a
wonderful
debut in the
news.
story?
Correct. Lady Yai is
I'm
most
excited.
knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Nice.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi.
Bringing out the big
but I
guns.
must ask,
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Seriously, at the
Lady
top of
Yai
that
does not like to be
shrine,
kept
it
waiting.
looks like an
I must
evil
leave now,
aura's
but
building
we will
around
meet
it.
soon at the shrine.
It's not good.
who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken...
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't
No,
renowned
maybe
enough
it just
to
speaks to
deserve...
interest. I'm interested in seeing
No,
what her character's
that's
all
not what I
about.
meant at all. I just mean this is Lady Yai.
She does seem
the
like a
head shrine
very
maiden.
playful character.
She is directing... Anyway, you should join us too,
You know,
tomorrow.
honestly, I'm thinking, why didn't Yai Miko become the Electro
Given that
Archon
you've
instead?
traveled all this way just in...
Sure. After all, everyone's seen. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find.
Anyway, skipping along. I think this is a good point to end the episode for now. We're going to end the episode here. In the next episode, we're going to head up to the shrine and meet Yai Miko. I think it wasn't a lot of fights, but we did fight a little bit. So I'm going to switch out this party for the next one, and we'll see what happens in the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content so far. Remember to like and subscribe, drop any comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon and turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there, or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.